Take a look at our tail of the tape, brought to you by Redcon 1. Will Fleury is 34 years of age. He's 1 year older than Krzysztof Jotko. He's also 2 inches taller, weighed in a pound heavier, 77-inch reach for both men on the arms, a 1-inch advantage for Fleury on the legs. Justin Roberts gets him going.
This bout is set for 3 5-minute rounds in the PFL light heavyweight division. Standing in the blue corner at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 and 1/2 pounds, with a record of 11 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, Will Fleury. And his opponent, standing in the red corner at 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 and 1/2 pounds, with a record of 24 wins and 6 losses. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Ornetta, Poland, Krzysztof Jotko. Your referee, Kerry Hatley.
Kerry Hatley is equipped with our ref kit to take us inside the smart cage. Will Fleury in the gray trunks. Krzysztof Jotko in the goal.
Ready? Let's go to work.
Southpaw stance for Jotko. Touch of the gloves. Also a southpaw stance for Fleury. Leg kick to open the action. And another from Jotko.
Jotko, fighter with good footwork, good at being able to get in and get out in a hurry. Could be a very frustrating style. Fleury said he was going to take the fight to him. He's doing that now.
Pressuring Jotko into the cage, trying to get that left leg out and away. Reaping his own left leg over the right leg of Jotko. Try to pull the Polish fighter's hips off the cage.
Yeah, Fleury just has to be mindful of his base, doesn't want to get taken down here. As he hooks that leg, has to make sure he doesn't get taken straight backwards. Now he's putting some good pressure at the end of the lever on Jotko's leg.
Jotko trying to find that whizzer on that side of Fleury's body. Hopefully be able to pull him up a little more chest to chest and keep his legs clear and under him.
Will Fleury not afraid to grind out a long fight here. Feels like he's definitely the bigger man. Wants to make Jotko carry his weight.
Yeah, Fleury definitely has put on some size since last time we saw him. Said he's been working on that, filling into that 205-pound role.
He also said that even as he gains weight, increases the muscle mass, it makes him feel faster. Not always the case,
right,
but he has a big frame, so it makes sense that he can carry it properly. Smothering right now, taking the potential speed advantage away from Jotko, Randy.
Jotko find a way out. He stubbed his toe there.
Oh, I don't know if that was a slip or if he, Jotko caught Fleury coming in, it looked like, but the Irishman back to his feet. Maybe just a slip. We'll have to take a look at that replay. I don't know if Jotko rolled his ankle.
It almost looked like he caught his toe.
I mean, he audibly gasped like it hurt. Heavy leg kick there from Fleury. There's Maheta Thiago Santos. Left hand from Jotko. Santos will fight Rob Wilkinson, last year's champion, in our co-main event coming up next. Fleury switches back to a southpaw stance. Counter strikes there from Jotko, and they go chest to chest.
Jotko a little too square here against Fleury. Let's see if Fleury can jack up that left underhook and get off the cage. That's what he's doing there. Oh, that might have been a little bit low.
Right here.
Hatley calls a timeout. Fleury didn't think that he hit him in the restricted area. We'll see on the replay.
Ready?
Jotko appears to be ready for action rather quickly here.
Let's go.
No replay for now. Touch of the gloves. Once again, 2 southpaws.
I wonder how often that is and how southpaws feel about facing another southpaw. fans, they're going to feel that takes away some of their advantage facing a right-handed fighter.
Fleury mixing up the strikes, showing the leg kick, stepping in, switching his lead hand a couple of times here. Tested that high kick so far, Ken. He's not really fully committed to it, but he's giving it something to look at.
Yeah, definitely mixing it up. Not seeing as much forward pressure now. He's starting to back up Jotko.
There's Rob Wilkinson on an absolute tear and a champion from the season ago.
60 seconds.
Fleury looking to try and steal around potentially with a takedown here late.
Hasn't been able to clasp his hands to finish it. You can still finish it if he can't. You can still finish it though without clasping the hands. Jotko able to get his balance.
Stay here now, head position. Win the round, 50 seconds. Heavy hits, head position. 40 seconds. Forehand under the chin, let's go.
Right hand on the exit there from Jotko, who tries to get space, but Fleury stays right on him.
Jotko's counterpunch, he's pretty good. He's landed a couple good shots on those counterpunches.
He absolutely has. Will Fleury just shrugs him off. It's like the power of Jotko might not be there, at least on those quick counter strikes.
Yeah, power isn't there, but the speed is. He's got to continue to utilize those short flurries.
Final few seconds, see Jotko pressing Fleury to the cage.
Stop. It's good work.
Tripped over that line of paint on the cage canvas. That's Krzysztof Jotko in the yellow trunks, Will Fleury in the gray.
Yeah, and I'm not sure Fleury caught that. If he did, I would assume he'd be attacking that lead leg.
Our computerized AI scoring gave the first round to Will Fleury. Talking during the break, Randy, tough one to score in round one.
Tough one to score. Not a lot of significant things happen, but Fleury is very diligently controlling where this fight happens in the clinch. Jotko's got some great counterpunching. He's landed a couple times pretty significantly, but nobody's been really damaged in this fight.
Takedown successful almost for Jotko. Brett Okamoto was watching cage side as the fourth man on our broadcast crew. Brett?
Yeah, Sean, watching Will Fleury's corner is very interesting because it's kind of an adopted corner. He's got Eric Nixick, who lives here in Las Vegas, along with UFC middleweight Sean Strickland. And basically what they're telling him is reminding him, hey, you're a professional fighter. I mean, some of these wild exchanges that we're seeing, it's kind of fun for the fans to see these guys swing for the fences, but nothing is landing. They're telling him, hey, keep your shots straight, no haymakers, just touch this man. You have the power to put him away. So really trying to remind him, hey, settle down a little bit, straight shots, you'll find this guy.
Thank you, Brett. There's a look inside the corner.
Yeah, I think that's great advice.
On your hook, lock your hand, circle left. Lock your hand, circle left. Knees. Lock your hand, circle left. Let's go.
Fleury close to the corner, but not taking the instructions at the exact moment. Jotko content right now to just press Will Fleury into the cage. Fleury able to reverse position here.
Yeah, that was a case of Jotko, again, being a little bit too square to Fleury. Good control position, but really not a position where you can hit takedowns from there.
There's Bubba Badman Jenkins. Grabbed himself a win earlier. Enjoying the backstage view, watching this fight. His work is done. Halfway through round number 2 here. Light heavyweight regular season action. Points on the line as Krzysztof Jotko takes on Will Fleury. Jotko able to circle his back off the cage there.
Fleury starting to attack that lead leg of Jotko. I think that's a smart decision considering the style and footwork of Jotko. Good way to slow him down. A nice counter left shot there from Jotko. See Fleury just throwing himself out of position a little bit.
But if they're going to trade one at a time, I don't know that that favors Krzysztof Jotko because he's the smaller man in here. Wants to use that speed advantage, but Fleury accusing the front leg again. Blocks the kick attempt, the high kick attempt from Jotko. A left and a right landed for Krzysztof. Able to take Will Fleury down.
And Jotko said he wanted to mix in everything together to try to confuse Fleury. He's doing that. Nice level change and finish the takedown.
There's Tatiana Suarez in the audience, taking in the action here at the theater at Virgin Hotels. Krzysztof Jotko trying to stay heavy in control on Will Fleury. Final 50 seconds of round number 2 as we look through the ghost cam. There's Ian Parker, our betting experts. We're seeing the live odds now switching to the favor of Krzysztof Jotko. What do you think?
I was just going to say, if you can get Jotko at plus odds, I think the size and all those failed attempts to get the takedown from Fleury is kind of taking a toll on the exhaustion. Jotko right now has control. I think he's going to take this round.
Thank you, Ian. Final 10 seconds. Will Fleury still trying to work back to upright position. Jotko will press him against the cage, and round 3 next. On your left, Krzysztof Jotko. On your right, in the gray trunks, Will Fleury. A little sportsmanship to start round number 3, and 2 tough rounds to score so far. The AI score gave a 43 to each man, so a draw in round 2, according to the algorithm.
Wow, that's interesting. Have we seen that before, a draw by the AI?
I don't know if we have. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Kenny Fleury on the cage side here.
I got it 1 round apiece. I think Jotko with that takedown stole that second round. I think Fleury edged him out in the first round.
Yeah, Randy, and I think that's the way the corners need to approach this as well. Tell their fighters they need to go for it, win this one. Those rounds were too close to really score.
Pressure here from Will Fleury. Jotko's trying to pummel himself in and get that back off the smart cage barrier. Still a single bonus point up for grabs. If either man can score a finish, they'll find themselves in 3rd place in the light heavyweight standings. Jotko does a good job of smacking on the exit there.
Sure does.
Little blood on the face of Will Fleury and a clash of shins for good measure. Jotko trying to throw a little bit more power into the strikes, but he's got to be careful. Doesn't want to push himself off balance. Good sprawl from Fleury as Jotko changed level.
Double underhooks for Jotko. See if he can get to the body of Fleury and get him back down on the mat and try and steal this 3rd round to steal the fight.
There's Will Fleury's corner again.
Will, now let's go.
Get the finger out of the cage.
Will, lock your hand, circle left. Yes, yes.
Nice repummel by Fleury to get the double underhooks to trade places with Jotko.
Excellent knee up the middle there. Fleury stays right in instead of backing himself out for a breath. Could be a difference here. Takedown attack from Will Fleury. He's got the left ankle of Krzysztof Jotko. If he can suck that out, he'll get his hips all the way down. But Jotko able to stand up. There's another look through the ghost cam. A lot of this fight is taking place against the cage. Randy, you know better than anyone, that is a grueling place to try and make it happen. And for 2 guys coming up from middleweight, trying to add a little bit of muscle mass to be real 205-pounders, that's more oxygen you got to provide.
Absolutely. You have to train against that cage full time to be able to develop the conditioning to be effective in there. And that raises the question of whether both these guys spend a lot of time in that clinch and cage fighting position.
Sharp
nice
combination.
counters again by Jotko.
Yeah, it's because Fleury is throwing himself out of position with that overhand left.
That was a nasty low kick and another from Fleury. And that was the ankle that Jotko twisted.
Oh, look at this.
Nice work by Fleury to change levels.
Fleury a little sloppy there.
Went to his knees, he had to stay on his feet to finish that.
Yep.
Just looked like he had a standing arm triangle for a second.
Krzysztof Jotko, Will Fleury, cage wrestling, jockeying back and forth for position. Some swelling showing now on the face of Will Fleury. Jotko did land a couple of sharp punches. And the Polishman ducks underneath, changes levels, and steps across with a beautiful trick.
Yeah, and that's where that experience is really coming into play. He's making better decisions, and his timing here late in the round is just better than Fleury's.
The counter punches, slipping that punch and getting in deep for that takedown. It's been that's been the story almost the entire fight.
Yeah.
Now hear me out. Randy said round number 1 belonged to Will Fleury. We don't know about round number 2. The AI says that that was a draw. If this takedown is enough for Krzysztof Jotko to steal round number 3, that would be a draw.
That is correct.
We don't know how the official commission judges are scoring this, of course, but if they see it the same way that AI does, it could get very interesting when we go to the scorecards. If we do, Krzysztof Jotko landed that exit hook. Fleury lunging in, and they'll swing away with a kick, and back to the cage. Final bell. Justin Roberts has the official judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Sal D'Amato scores the bout 29-28 Jotko. Judge Adelaide Bird scores the title bout 29-28 Fleury. And Judge Mike Bell sees it 29-28 for your winner by split decision and earning 3 points in the PFL light heavyweight division, Will Fleury.
The judges give this one to Will Fleury. The Irish fans in the building celebrate 3 points